Rengar, they need to have something with the Rengar, too. Because this is 6 into 6 right now.
They can Rengar plus the new +2 spell.
Yeah, and then we charm it off and kill them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we okay. Could have played her on the first Rengar, though, which maybe, like, we should have thought about. Okay. Okay, well, hold on. This would be awesome if we got killed right now. Okay.
They left!
Well, some people like that.
Drop into Akali.
Alright. This is a matchup I have yet to lose, so...
I like these 3 cards.
I wouldn't keep more than 1 Defy. I might keep 1, but...
Yeah, I'm shoving 1 Defy.
Are you sure we want both of them? What do you even like Defy against them
No. I'm getting rid of a Defy.
Yeah, I'm saying, do you want Defy against them at all? Or do you not want to just push both of them?
Oh, I think so. I mean, their biggest mechanism from getting away from us is Emperor's Divide, and... I don't know. The first Defy seems great.
Okay, yeah. If you think that's valuable, I think that's a reasonable reason to keep Defy.
Ooh. Yeah. That was a good draw.
Not bad.
That can't win combat against our guy. Gonna go to Sunken Temple because they're gonna have all their mana.
I would stay out of Abandon Hall, yeah.
Yeah. And just GA go.
Yeah. This is the exact reason why I don't like Scuttle Crab. If that was a normal 2, I wouldn't have walked the Tide Turner up. But because it's Scuttle Crab, we get to walk Tide Turner up.
Yep. That scans. Go home, develop Irelia, say go.
Go home, develop Irelia, put her in the Guardian Angel.
Yeah.
Yep. They do play Falling Star, I just don't want to I don't want to lose the game because of it, you know.
Yup.
So this is the kind of spot where the Defy is good, too, which is nice.
Yep.
So now we get to kind of pressure them with the Irelia taking both battlefields next turn, and then we still have the Flash as backup, so I like our spot. We do have tempo, because we're going to go into 4, and they can only go to 3 here, so I like our spot.
But I've been so deep in the Akali tank. I know all their cards. It's over.
You're seeing the world in probabilities right now?
it's the Matrix.
Yeah,
inside
exactly.
of it.
You're beginning to believe, you say.
I'm beginning to believe. I can see the discipline, the blood rush rotting in their hand, the Emperor's Divide. They're looking at saying, I sure hope this doesn't get defied. Oh, they have GA.
Boo!
Okay. I too have a GA. It's fair. Wait, they played GA and then didn't equip it.
Upon you better use that.
We're gonna... Not even have to do that.
Yeah.
I just had to think about it.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, now I can kill their Akali.
That's true.
Maybe. No, I just straight up can.
Yeah.
Boots discipline, dead. Or just that. But I think it's boots discipline. So attach boots, walk in, discipline ready. Yeah.
What if we go to Abandon Hall first? They look at our hand. Then we go boots, untap, send, discipline, draw a card off Sunken Temple.
Boots. Yeah, that's all it runes.
Yeah. That way they also don't find out the card we draw.
Yeah. And the card we draw off discipline.
Yep.
Okay, so in...
Yep.
Discipline. Draw. 7.
Yeah, I really want to draw the card off Sunken Temple, by the way, because we need another card. We need another unit. That's why I really want to draw cards there, so... It's unlikely that they kill her Time Turner, but not impossible.
Very bizarre that they play the GA, bottleneck their mana, and then lose everything.
Yeah. That definitely seemed like a suboptimal line. They should have... If you want to play the GA, just don't play it first.
Okay, in this matchup, the rebukes are really good.
Yep, I like Rebuke.
The Vexes are probably pretty good.
Yeah, I think they're fine.
I don't really care about Twilight Shroud.
Nope.
Because they can't mess with you in combat so much. The Stellacorn's a little whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Starcrossed is not at its best. The Adaptatron is a very interesting one because they have the Pendulum Blades, the GAs, and the Longswords, and also Mask of Foresight sometimes. We've seen the GA out of this opponent. I bet these Adaptatrons are good. We don't want to glut on 4s, though, unless we want to cut Stella. But this is a Stella v Stella matchup, so I'm not sure if that's what you want to be doing.
Yeah, so my first instinct is that Charm is pretty weak, so I'd be cutting Charm. Not only do they have Akali, but they have Jin. I'm not really excited to charm either of those, so I'm definitely starting there. Yeah. And then it's
there
like...
might not be room for these Vexes.
Well, the Vex sizing is why I like it, but let's see, like, what cards are bad? And it's like...
Dustmonk's not at its best.
Yeah, the cards that I'm really looking to cut first are cards that are, 1, defiable, or 2, that are just, like, overall pretty weak. So, I mean...
Hard Bargain, maybe?
Hard Bargain's probably not super great. Their cards have, a couple of cards have Flow. They have their own Defy, so I think I like reaching for Hard Bargain. Yep. And then, because of that, I would probably board 2 Adaptatrons, and then probably try to, knowing that they're playing Akali, they probably have Brittle Steel, and I would probably trim on, like, maybe 1 Guardian Angel and the Siren? No, not the Siren. Don't board the Siren. No, that card's too
Siren's
good.
great.
Yeah,
but Boots is... Maybe Gustmonk Guardian Angel?
I would definitely cut 1 Guardian Angel, and then, yeah, maybe we just want 1 Adaptatron. Maybe we don't need both.
I would believe that.
Yeah, and let's try 1 Adaptatron. We've only seen Guardian Angel. It's possible that they're not playing Pendulum Blade or whatever.
Yeah, so what we did -3 Charm, -1 GA, -1 Bargain, +2 Vex, +1 Adapt, +2 Rebuke.
Yep, I'm going to go get some water while you're starting this game off. Feel free to start.
Okay. Wow, these cards are nuts. Alright, so they play a Mournful Witness. We have the best card in our deck, Boots of Swiftness. Develop that. Tell them to go. There's nothing for them to empower their witness off of. They are going to go into the Abandoned Hall instead of the Targon's Peak. They are going to destroy our boots. That's why we kept 2 of them. Drawing GA here pretty good. The fact that they played their rake. We kept a double boots hand and one of them got raked. I think I'm pretty comfortable just double developing gear here.
Is there a reason you don't want to play Akali?
You
don't want to expose gear to more disarming rakes or brittle steel if you don't have to.
Yeah, I don't know how likely it is they have a second piece this early.
Yeah, I mean, there's also the world of, like, what happens if they have Thermo Beam? They would just jam it on the next turn, right?
That's true.
So I think I would play the Akali. Now, they're probably going to, like, walk their guy up, take peek, which is, like, kind of a bummer, but, I mean... And they'll probably play their Akali in the back line.
And they're on 3 runes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can pretty comfortably fight them on peak.
If they don't play their Akali, I definitely like walking up, playing 2 gear, taking both points. But if they play their Akali, we need to, like, rethink it, I think.
There she is.
Yeah.
And they didn't do anything. Now I just want to, like, develop Irelia and say go?
My gut is telling me that we should take both points, end up in the Abandoned Hall. So we walk up, take the peek, Guardian Angel boots go left, and then we have 3 mana to fight them on our... We have 4 mana to fight them on our turn. Or 3 mana to fight them on our turn. On their turn.
You want a GA and boots?
Yeah, I think so. If we just play the Irelia and they go from 2 to 4 and we're at 0, I don't know how good that is for us. I do think we need to get on the board here.
I think in order for them to go from 2 to 4, we get to eat a significant amount of their development.
I don't know if... So, like, let's just say worst case scenario, right? Like, they're going to walk both their small guys up, right? Take 2 more points, 4, and then let's just say worst case scenario, they play either Ferris Forerunner or Jhin next to their Akali. I don't know if we're winning from there. That far behind.
Okay.
Yeah, so my gut is telling me take both points, put both gear into play, hope they don't have Thermo Beam, say go. Now, the downside of all this is that if they have Brittle Steel, Thermo Beam, it's not great. But it is what it is. Bummer.
Alright, we're gonna do this on your turn, buddy.
Looks like it.
Well, they can just Akali out, is the problem.
Yeah. We're going to cast Discipline first and see what happens. So they're not going to do anything, which I think is like... hold on. We should think about this. Oh, or not. Okay. If they Discipline here, what are we doing? That's what I was going to say.
We can just pass back. Ooh.
Well, no, now their Akali's an 8 to our 7.
Yeah. Do we defy back here? Because then we'll get 2 procs.
So, if we defy back...
I think getting the card out of our Discipline now that we've committed to that's kind of important.
I think that's not the reason why I do it. I think I would cast a Defy more because it Defy's a better defensive card on this board than Defiant Dance, and I think I would. That's why I would cast Defy. So I think I'm casting the Defy, but I agree with you. I think that we want the card out of the Discipline is more important right now. Okay, so now we get 2 triggers. Yep. And then this resolves to 9, and then we go to 11, I think, right? And then we draw a card.
Yep.
Okay. Deal.
We are asking to get Thermode.
Yeah, but it also looks like we're going to take back the lead.
Right.
Right? So, I mean, this is kind of what I like. If we had played that Irelia, I don't know if we would be in this good of a spot. So, now we can go to peak, go to 4, and then Gust Monk our girl back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I like that.
From any trash. That one.
So now we stole back the tempo, which is like pretty important. Obviously now we're like in the spot where like they're up on cards, so like them trading Guardian, like if we have to trade this Guardian Angel for their Guardian Angel, it's very good for them. But I mean like
These Scuttle Crabs look so bad in Akali.
this board is like pretty. I mean the board's not great. If we can find another way to get our Akali out of dodge, like I like our spot. We have one in our hand, right? As long as we don't get Thermo Beamed, and now that they have Guardian Angel on their Akali, it seems less likely for them to have Thermo Beam.
I believe they have Brittle Steel.
I bet their graveyard, their Gear Hate is Brittle Steel. I bet you that's what it is. Yep. Okay.
Oh well, not that. Whoa.
Okay. So.
The Akali one woman clearing machine. Just.
Yeah, let's
think. Abandoned Hall, ride the wind to peak, leave.
Well, what about? I'm trying to. So we're gonna. Let's say we spend 2 runes to go to 3, and we get our Irelia next turn, right? Is it better to save the ride the wind for our Irelia turn, and develop the boots this turn? The Great Bullshit. Thanks, Tarantula. So I think it is like, okay, let's say worst case scenario, they like defy or ride the wind. How bad is that? How many spells have we given them?
Because we can still boots our Akali to safety.
But you're willing to spend 3 runes then, right? Because if we spend 3 runes, now we're not going to do Irelia next turn, right?
I don't think we need this Irelia to win the game.
I don't know. What about this line? We walk our Gust Monk up to the Scuttle Crab, kill it, show them our hand, whatever. Then we can walk our Akali up to the Abandoned Hall, kill it, use the boots, untap Akali, walk back, and then we have Ride the Wind in our hand, plus Irelia in the Champ Zone for next turn if we need it.
Okay.
I mean, like, what is your line? What do you want to do? Let's talk your line through.
I'm kind of looking for a win next turn. The Defy pointing out to me is what changed my mind about which line here. But before that, just spending 1 rune to develop or to take both points and score also allows us to develop boots. And in the case they do defy, we could still boots our Akali out. And then the boots would be sitting there ready for Irelia, and we could steal Irelia next turn if we had wanted to.
Sure. So I think with that logic, I think that makes sense. It's just things get a little weird if they have Defy. I don't know which one's better, but the boots fallback gives us the greater chance with this since we keep the Ride the Wind in hand. So Durantul's saying that he likes boots more than Ride the Wind here.
Yeah.
So we walk. I think he's saying Gust Monk into the Scuttle, show them our hand, and then that gives us the boots if we need it. Yeah. I think I would do this. Yeah, I like this. And then if they have Discipline here, they cash it in. Whatever. Okay. They can't interact with our Akali in base. Yep, exactly. Yeah, they. I don't know if they have to stack a battlefield, but if they find Brittle Steel and are able to kill this Guardian Angel and we end up losing an Akali in combat, is Brittle Steel an action or a reaction? Or, there you go. This is kind of what I'm worried about, right? So now this thing gets a little sketchier, but that is a lot of mana for them to develop on their turn, at least.
Yeah, 5 runes left. They're going to get 2 back with the peak. If I'm them, I'm running Kaisa over the Gust Monk because they know my hand.
Yeah.
And they have to split their might as well, because like they can't let me. I guess they can let me ride the wind. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't think we're riding the wind on their turn.
No, we're gonna let Gust Monk go.
Yeah, exactly. Now, if they tap low and then make like a shitty attack that doesn't involve Akali, or like they tap their Akali legend, maybe we bite. Because we do have 2 layers of interaction here.
Very small optimization that I missed is I could have readied the legend and it's still been paid for with the Targons.
Sure, I could see that, yeah. That's fair.
Like, normally doesn't matter, but definitely just need to be used to doing that.
Also, one thing to keep in mind here, they can only cast 1 Defy here, too, which is nice. So, one of our spells is resolving. It's just a matter of which one is resolving.
Yep, just got to do the math for a Defy and 2 Disciplines.
Yeah.
The Abandon Hall.
Well, they're going to get 2 mana back, right? So it's going to be more than that.
Sure, 3 Disciplines.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The board looks to me like we probably clear everything. Just by my gut. I mean, like, we could also just, like, whatever happens, we could just say, okay, deal, and then send Irelia in to do our dirty work, right? Like,
yep.
They do need to get something onto a battlefield here, too. Yeah, so this is a line that I think, like, is probably what is best for us, because now we can go right, peek, go left, and then we're probably in the clear.
Okay, math time. This is going to be 7. And
I think we should find out if Brittle Steel's action or base speed. Let me look it up.
I got it.
Okay. That might matter.
It is...
I would think it's base speed.
It is base speed.
Okay, so we don't need to worry about our shit getting blown up in combat.
Another one.
Okay. Unfortunate, but now they're out of green mana, so now our shit is definitely resolving.
Gas. Alright, we're basically playing around 2 Disciplines.
Okay, well, we drew a spell.
We're gonna win the game.
Okay. So walk to 8.
So this is 9. And so we walk into 8, and then we...
And then the Ride the Wind in the Hall makes it 11, I think, right?
Yes, that's correct. And then they have to do something, and then we get to do everything.
Start casting stuff,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Just have to make sure to spend green on Defiant Dance.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So now, if this combat gets scary, like if they cast another On Guard, we can just ride the wind to the left, go to 11 over there, kill everything, and then jump back to the right. Right?
I mean, can't we just Defiant Dance now?
Well, we don't need to. Why? You don't need to.
Sure.
So
So this over here is... Wait, On Guard. This is 6, 8. So this is 10 over here. I'm not going to be able to clear the Abandon Hall with just... Oh, it'll become 11.
yeah, you're an 11,
right.
I thought, right?
Yep, yep.
Yep, and then our Akali's untapped.
Yeah. Yep. Hooray.
Nice.
Yeah, we did.
So I think that was a good example of like, I know we were hesitant on that one turn. I don't remember. I think it was like turn 3 or something like that, where you and I talked back and forth for a little bit. But that was a good example of why like we needed to kind of take a stand on that turn to get back to. Like we had to hold them off for a turn, right? And we held them off, and then we were able to get back in the lead. That's how you have to play that matchup on the draw, and I think those are a really good example of that. So that was nicely done.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching that back.
Yeah, it was definitely a very good one. So yeah, that's kind of like the Akali matchup. I like the Akali matchup, but it is like depending on how many shuriken flips and shit, like their tricky cards, like those are really annoying. Luckily they didn't draw any shuriken flips, so yeah, let's fire up another one. Deck's busted. Very headshot, man. This deck's broken. What can I say?
Very good. This Akali card.
The buff on Kai says a Giga throw by the Akali player. He knew the ride though hint. Yeah, I mean he knew 2 of our 3 cards. So is that Kennen or Teemo? That's a Kennen. Okay.
As Kennen. All right, I gotta read this yellow Kennen guy.
Oh, it's yellow Kennen in the champ zone? That yellow Kennen is so fucked. That card is very good against us.